Well, welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Tyler Norvell with Cattlemen's Congress. Tyler, thank you so much. I know that you have had a very busy, not just couple of weeks, but preparation. So we appreciate you taking time to come in and visit with us this morning here. Let's jump right into it. Let's kind of talk a little bit of a recap of everything that you guys have had going on these last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a tremendous 2 weeks. I can't even remember when it started, to be honest. It's been going so hard and fast. But we had close to 10,000 entries, and I think we had well over 6,000 head that actually showed up, because some of them they can show twice, and the crowd's just been tremendous, better than last year even. I've had a lot of comments from people that we didn't know what to expect for year 2, but it was just as good as year 1, maybe even better, since you all had a year to plan instead of 3 months. But I think the people in Oklahoma City are super excited. The cattlemen are excited. It's been a big success.
Well, we talked about Cattlemen's Congress. Matt was on a second ago, but we had Gerald Callahan on yesterday, and he really spoke to one of the things that resonated with me was the focus of Cattlemen's Congress has been to really that full circle marketing that we talk about in the ag industry, but to really resonate with these with our commercial producers.
Absolutely. We're in the heart of cow country right here, and there is a little bit of divide between the show industry and the commercial industry, and it doesn't need to be there. And if there's any event that can bridge that gap, it's this event. And we focus this year on getting more commercial men and women to come in and be a part of our event, and you're going to see it even stronger next year, because it is amazing how many people, even ranchers, say, well, we didn't even know this event was going on, after it's over. And so this year, though, even the bull sellers from across the country that came said, we saw more commercial cattlemen this year. So we're going to build on that momentum next year and do some neat events that we didn't do this year next year to try to get more commercial cattlemen here.
Well, it sounds like you've already got a plan in the works. It's kind of one of those things, build it and they will come. But, when we look at the support, the community support that you guys have had and established, and Express Ranches and other these seed stock producers, both on the commercial side, there's a lot of support behind this event.
Absolutely. The state of Oklahoma, our governor, Kevin Stitt, is strong behind it. And then the city of Oklahoma City, last year after the event was over, we couldn't promote it last year because of COVID. And afterwards, all these hotels were beating on our door saying, who are y'all? And we need y'all back, because the economic impact was just unbelievable. Because you think about any city, but in particular Oklahoma City, the slowest time of the year is January. Nobody spends any money after the first of the year or travels, and they said, you made our year, and it's the first month of the year, so we need y'all back. And yesterday, the head of the Visitors Bureau for Oklahoma City spent some of the day at the fairground saying, what do y'all need? What do we got to do to bring this back? Because it's now the highlight event of Oklahoma City.
Well, I think that's one of the things that really sets it apart, is when you have that community, the involvement. And, one of the things we talk about here at Superior all the time is the importance of networking within the ag industry. And, it's been great. Obviously we're here, kind of as an extension of what you guys are doing. But, through the week that we've been here, we've seen the seed stock producers and exhibitors come in. And we've also had a lot of our guys go out there. And, the networking is very important.
Yes, networking amongst, like you said, the seed stock, the commercial, but also with our elected officials, city leaders. I mean, they need to understand what the beef industry does for the world. It feeds the world. It drives the food chain. And so they need to understand the importance. And I think that's what people didn't realize last year. Like, Cattlemen's Congress had to happen when the National Western canceled to keep our industry going on the seed stock side. And we did that. And I think there's a greater appreciation for that, and we're going to build on that.
Well, it sounds like you've got a lot of exciting things coming. For folks at home that want to know what's coming next year or want to find out more about it, where can we send them to find more information?
Yep. Our website is cattlemenscongress.com, and then, of course, we have a Facebook page, YouTube channel, and all that stuff those young kids that work for me know about. So, but you can Facebook us or Google us and find us pretty quick, and our dates are going to be similar to next year. We'll be announcing those tomorrow, but they're the exact same as they were this year, maybe a day off. So the first 2 weeks of January for 2023.
Well, Tyler, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. We know you've been very busy, so we appreciate you taking time to come in and visit with us here on Sunrise this morning. Stay tuned. After the break, we'll be joined by Superior Livestock Representative Court Jensen.